Hello, educators. Hello. This is Michelle Mandala Nigh. I am the creator and founder of the Facebook group, Nourishing Her Spirit. I have master's degrees in holistic nutrition and clinical mental health counseling. The other day, I spoke to you a little bit about nourishing your body, nourishing your body in the best way possible. And releasing ideas around food that maybe you had, and how to create some room in your life for nourishing yourself in a different way. And when you nourish yourself, nourish your body with real foods that ultimately nourish your gut and nourish your gut health, that is going to create a domino effect of health in your body, because it is going to feed the microbiota in your gut microbiome that will then promote anti-inflammatory behaviors in your body. So nourishing your body is a huge part of a healthy you, and of your ability to handle stress, and your ability to create space in your life to be who you want and respond the way that is most healthy for you. So I believe that nourishment takes place for us to be the healthiest us's. Nourishment has to be of the mind, the body, the heart, the soul, and ultimately the spirit. So we did talk about body, and today I would like to talk a little bit about heart, nourishing your heart. When we feel out of sorts with our hearts, we're not our true selves. But that's usually when we're under stress, when we're not listening to our intuition, when we're on automatic pilot, and when we're in that state, we're in the state of reacting. And reacting is a very high anxiety state. It's not our true selves. If we don't have space to respond, we can create situations in our lives that are ultimately really uncomfortable, that become a domino effect in the wrong direction for us. And in this group, I know you've been exposed to a lot of different ways to help you handle stress. And that space, hey Anna, hi, that space is where we find ourselves the strongest, if we have space to respond rather than react. And what we talked about the other day in how to nourish your body, that creates space in your decision making, as you're deciding what foods to nourish your body with, that you're not going on automatic pilot. Creating that space, that thoughtful space. With nourishing your heart, what we know about the heart is that there's a lot of energy around it, that the electromagnetic energy around your heart, it goes out like 3 feet past your body. It's an electrical organ. And our feelings create energy. When our feelings are on automatic pilot or in a very reactionary mode, this can create some really jagged feelings. And there's a term for these feelings. It's called incoherence. When your mind and your heart are out of sync with themselves, when there's not coherence, and there's just this automatic reaction, it can create these conditions in your body that lead to dis-ease, that lead to disease. Our genes are very powerful. Our genes respond to our feelings. We create our health through our feelings, through how we eat. This is called epigenetics. Our health is not determined solely by the genes that we're born with. Our health is determined by how our genes express themselves. You may have a genetic disposition to something, but that doesn't mean that you are going to manifest that condition. But how you live your life, the environment that you choose to expose yourself to, either through lifestyle or food or stress or a state of unhappiness, that's going to really impact the way your genes express themselves. It's epigenetics. It's beyond genetics. So if you are in a state of incoherence between your mind and your heart, this can cause your genes to express themselves in a way that promotes dis-ease. So how can you get some coherence between your mind and your heart? There's a really wonderful technique from the Heart Math Institute, and it's called Heart-Brain Coherence. So I'd like to do this technique with you. It's super powerful, it's super simple, and it can really take you to a different place quickly. So what I'd like you to do is follow my voice, do what my voice says. So I'd like you to close your eyes and put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And then I'd just like you to breathe. Just listen to my voice and breathe. You're going to slow down your breathing. And you're going to notice what's going up when you breathe in. Is your hand that's on your chest going up? Is your chest going up? Or is your belly going up? If you're noticing your chest going up, then you're breathing from your chest. And this is a breath that's not as nourishing for your body. So I'd like you to intentionally, when you take a breath, switch so that your belly goes out when you take a breath. So you're going to push your belly out, fill that with air on your breath, and release. And you might notice, if you're not used to breathing in this way, you might feel a little lightheaded. That's okay. Your body will adjust. But breathing from your belly is going to promote a much more nourishing breath in your body. It's going to bring down a state of stress in your body and anxiety. So just continue to breathe. Breathe. Breathe through your nose, filling up your belly. Now, as you're breathing, I'd like you to continue breathing into your belly. But I'd like you to think of the breath as coming from your heart space. Like it's emanating from your heart. You're still breathing through your belly, but it's emanating from your heart. And just continue to breathe like that. Now, I'd like you to think about somebody that you really love. This person you really, really love. Maybe it's an animal, this creature, this being that you really, really love. And you're thinking about this person. And you're feeling love for this person as your breath is emanating from your heart. just keep breathing and notice, what are you feeling in your heart as you're thinking about this person and feeling love? And just keep feeling this love and breathing. And I'm going to do a loving kindness meditation. So just listen to these words as you're feeling love for your loved being and breathing. May I be filled with loving kindness, held in loving kindness. May I realize loving kindness is my essence. May I be happy. May I accept myself just as I am. May I feel peaceful and safe. May my heart and mind awaken and be free. Good. And now I'd like you to just open your eyes and come back. What did you notice? What this technique does is it brings all of your anxiety down. It brings you right back to the present moment in a state of love. And this is the power of using your heart, of nourishing your heart, nourishing this coherence that your body naturally really wants to go to. But when we're under a lot of stress, we tend to just be in this reacting, thinking mode. And it causes us to fight against things. But bringing yourself down and into this state of love and nourished heart, it's very powerful. I love to add in the loving kindness meditation because it reminds us of our power. It reminds us of what we're capable of and reminds us that the power is in the present moment. When we can bring mind, body, and heart together, that's one of our most powerful places to be. So I will put the loving kindness meditation, and that's by Tara Brach. I'll put that in the comments so that you can access it and bring yourself back. I'll also put a link in the comments to the Heart Math Institute's website. And you can see that their work it's really powerful. It's simple, powerfully effective for bringing you to a state of nourishment with your heart, mind, and body, and lowering stress, putting you in a better state of health. So educators, I thank you for your time. I thank you for your presence. I hope you have a wonderful 2021. I'm going to put the link in the comments to my Facebook group, also Nourishing Her Spirit, if you'd like to learn more about how to nourish yourself, mind, body, heart, soul. There's a lot that you can do to help yourself live nourished. When we're nourished, we release what isn't us. And we become who we really are, light, strong, and inspired. So, sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you have wonderful days.